do it? Is it going? I think it is, but I think this needs to be up a little bit more. How's that? Hey, the first time I'm taking my hair down all day. Did it do it? Is it gonna do it? What's it doing? Apparently, I have copyrights on a YouTube video, so I need to figure that out. I'm literally just gonna eat snacks for dinner tonight. I'm not even gonna warm up the food I prepped yesterday because I'm so tired. And truthfully, I need to be like in bed at 8, and we all know that's not actually gonna happen. So I'm thinking what's gonna happen is we're gonna chill and eat the snack and then get ready for bed with me. Instead of get ready with me, it's get ready for bed with me. So I'm in my PJs already. I just need to eat, wash my face, take my contacts out, brush my teeth. Okay. Let's see what's up with this YouTube video. I got chippies here. Chippies. The fun kind of chippies, because I got salsa. Salsa and chippies. That's the way to do it, you know? That's a good snack. That's like one of the best snacks. Outside of like cheese, crackers, and ham. Or like cheese, crackers, and meat. Like, best snack is chippies and salsa. Top tier snacks. Okay. Let's see what is going on with this copyright in my video. Let's see what's up with that. It says no impact though. So I'm not sure why. Let's see what happens when I do that. Huh. Well, let me make it public. It's barely a minute worth of time. Weird. Whatever. It's public now. But that's kind of sad that it didn't go up when I posted it, when I thought I posted it. Oh well. That's okay. That's alright. The one thing I do like about salsa is how different every type of salsa can be. Like, you can have a salsa with corn, and you can have green salsa, red salsa, mango salsa, chunky salsa, liquid salsa, sweet salsa, spicy salsa, all the mixtures in between. And I love that about salsa. It's one of my favorite things. Okay. YouTube videos are good. We'll go back. We'll leave that alone. Okay. I really want to figure out these notification thingies, which makes me feel like I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos, and I just haven't done it yet. Honestly, I think it's gonna be more like when I get my PC figured out. But I feel like there should be a way. Can you have notifications on your... It's going to be too specific. Twitch stream while using a cell phone to stream from. Let's see. You know what's interesting? It says that everything on my screen will be captured on my phone, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I've never seen... Because, like, I don't capture my screen from my phone and stream it. I stream from the camera. Oh, maybe I need to be specific and be like, can you get notifications on your Twitch stream? Wow. Twitch IRL stream. Wow. Using a cell phone. Screen sharing. Enable the stream notification toggle on the stream setup screen. The stream setup page will appear when you click the stream icon to go live. So, do I just not have it, like, set up on my phone? Like, I need to set it up on my phone? Open your phone setting. I should not say notifications, I should say alerts. That's the proper word. Let's see what this comes up with. One true villain, top G, hello. Phone, trombone, hormone, gnome, testosterone. I like your rhyming. Good job. It's nice to meet you. How are you doing? I'm chilling. It's your first time chatting too. Well, thanks for joining me while you're here. I'm not really doing much today. I'm sorry. I'm just like... I just got off work and I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. And so I need to be bed, like, in an hour. And so I figured I'll eat, chat up whoever comes through, and you guys can watch me get ready for bed. Instead of, like, get ready for me, it's going to be get ready for bed. I think I'm going to cut it and post, like, 2 different videos. And, like, have, like, you know how people do that? They're like, get ready with me. And then, like, they'll do, like, their morning routine, but it's going to be, like, get to bed with me. It sounds terrible. That's not what I mean. I'm good. I'm sleepy. It's Monday. Monday was busy for me. It wasn't, like, overly busy, where it was, like, so busy that I was, like... But, like, I was like, it was in the morning, and then it was 5 o'clock, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I had my lunch and everything. I gotta go. It's time to go home. Oh, and I forgot to turn down the volume. Sorry about that. I forget to do that sometimes. But it was a pretty good day. Nothing crazy really happened. Just busy. I learned some things. I said hello to people. I fucked some shit up and I fixed it. You know, the normal Monday kind of feels. But now I'm home. I'm eating turkey straight from the turkey box. Chips. I got pickles here. For dessert, I have my little brownies I'm going to eat. And that's going to be my food. Because I just don't even feel like making food. I don't even, like, I'm literally in bed right now. I'm not even sitting on the couch. Normally I'd be chilling on the couch, doing something, like anything, you know, just to kind of keep the vibes going. But I'm ready. I'm turning in. I'm ready for the turning in, going to bed feels. So we're going to sit in bed and eat dinner. Snack dinner. It's a snack dinner tonight. I like a good pickle. These aren't the best pickles, but they're pretty good. Hello! Guess who took some videos today, finally? I did. I'm not done. But I did some of them, and that's a step. That's a step. I like it. You used my little pixie. My gift. No one really uses them, which is fair. They're not that great, but they're there. Tired as floop. So tired. I got the exhausteds today. But you know what? I've been learning Spanish, right? I told you that. And one of the things that I'm doing right now is, like, I'm trying out this new app. And it's supposed to be, like, this teacher teaching you. And it does it in this way in which, like, because, like, a lot of the ways I've been trying to learn Spanish has been, like, memorization. And I just don't feel like it's working for me. And so I got this app where, like, it teaches you how to learn a language, like, and actually kind of be interactive with it and make it your own and not, like, be just memorizing words and trying to, like, remember the memorized words in the right order. And it's really nice, but it uses up quite a bit of my brain power, and I do that, like, on the bus ride to work. And I feel like on days that I do that, at the end of the day, like, I really feel like I've used up all my brain power, all my willpower, everything. Because, like, I did the work, but I also did, like, actual learning. And I already am learning at work, you know, because it's a new job. We're only on week 4. Are we? 5. I'm on week 5. Wow. It's gone by so fast. Why does time go by faster when you have a job? Why is that? Is it because you're, like, you got dedicated time doing something? Because I was jobless for, like, a solid 6 months. I swear that time went by, like, I don't know. And I get the time hasn't really changed, but I feel like it's gotta be because I'm doing so much more in a day that, like, it's going by so much faster. How are you doing? What have you been up to? I hope so. Because I really like learning, but sometimes I feel like my brain does not comprehend. It's trying so hard. It's like, you can do it. I got it. This is easy. And then later I'm like, meh. But then, like, years later, I'll, like, recall information that I, like, stored from something, and I'm like, oh, there it is. So, I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Well, maybe if you stop giving me the fucking juices and actually gave me the goddamn sauce, that would be nice, salsa. Come on. Give me the salsa sauce. There we go. Thank you. Just me talking to my fucking salsa. Have you talked to anyone else? Have you gotten anything else out? Ooh, that was a good bite. I think I'm gonna get some milk for the brownies. I feel like milk and brownies just go better together. You know? What's your favorite snack? What's the best snack, do you think? I feel like we need a snack war. A snack debate. The best snack ever. I feel like the best snack ever is something that's crunchy but flavorful. Like fulfilling. Like you could eat just that snack and be happy. So for like example, I don't think like the best snack is popcorn. I don't think that's the best snack. Not the best snack. A snack, it has its place like in the movies, right? But you don't just get popcorn, you get popcorn and candy and a soda. You know? It's like a thing. So I feel like a really like top tier snack is like really good trail mix. But like not just like the bag trail mix you buy, but like your own made like favorite crunchies and all that stuff kind of trail mix. And my favorite type of trail mix is like popcorn and nutter, like the, what are those called when it's like the it's like this Czech cereal that's covered in peanut butter, chocolate, and powdered sugar or whatever. Muddy Buddies, like Muddy Buddies, popcorn, M&Ms, and like pretzels or like potato chips or something. It needs to be like a good mixture. Oof. Like maybe like chocolate chips. Nice! What kind of dog do you have? What are you eating for breakfast? And keep track. If you're having people like not really wanting to put out and give out anything until your first video, like it's gonna be hard for you to keep track of everyone, especially if you have like multiple people. So I think that's a smart idea. Have you like made your trailer yet? Or are you still working on it? But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, even chips. Chips is not, like, you know, in my opinion, it's not a top tier snack. Is it a part of a top tier snack? Yes. Chips in, like, a trail mix or chips and dip, you know, good. Really good. But chips on their own, not a great snack. You need something else, right? you'll have something else with it. It's not like its own kind of snack. Like, I feel like a really good snack is its own thing. Like, the same thing, like, decent snack, I guess, is cheese or meat or crackers. But top tier snack is all three together, right? But not on their own. So that's what I'm saying. What's one top tier snack? I've been trying to think about it. Truthfully, for me, it's brownies. It's a good brownie. It's a moist brownie. I'm just in the smack mood. Smack. I'm in the snack mood right now, so I'm thinking about it, you know? But what really brought this up in my mind the first time is there's this TV show, like adult cartoon TV show I was watching. It was like The End of the World or something like that. And it was like this one where like this guy, like his wife left him, and so he was like spending the end of the world like sleeping on the couch, watching TV and stuff. And his son was feeling like really neglected and shit, and so he like pranked him into like taking him somewhere. Like he's like, I found mom, and like he's like tricked him into like taking him to Niagara Falls or whatever. And they like stop for snacks, and like the kid's just gonna like get like trail mix, and he's like, no, you gotta make the best trail mix. He gets like a garbage bag and like starts filling it up with all this crazy shit. He's like, what did you think I was doing on the couch this whole time? And he's like, sleeping. And he's like, no, I've been perfecting the best trail mix. Like comes down with this whole like theory of like the best, and it made me think. I was like, what is the best snack? I'm like, what is the top tier snack? Is it? I don't remember what the TV show is called. Otherwise, I'd share it with you so you could watch it, because it was really funny. It was honestly really funny. And like I liked it because like the TV show kind of got into like what would people do at the end of like like if they knew that the end of the world was coming, like a set date, what would people do with it? And like a whole part of it was like how people pretended to work. Like there's this office set up for people to pretend to work. People come in for work, they get fired, they leave, they have lunches, whatever. And like it was just like this really, it was so funny to see like people, like this one lady like came through and she was like making it a better workplace. Like that was her thing. She was like, she wanted to work, but then like she was like, but I don't want it to be like this. And so she like was trying to make people happy and like bring like a good work environment to it and whatnot, which was technically against the rules of the business, which is so funny because people weren't actually working. And then I think she got fired, or she quit or something. And then she like went surfing and like actually had a life. But before that, like her parents were like so concerned about her. They're like in this, her parents are like in this triad with like this guy. It's like this two old couples like fell in love with this young man. It was so, I don't know, very interesting. But like I feel like it really like kind of like went around and like in the mind of people and like what would they actually do? Like what would people actually do? Yeah. But you know what though? You could eat a pickle by itself and I think be satisfied. I think pickles might be a top tier snack because it's like crunchy and juicy, but it's flavorful and filling. So like if you had a whole pickle, just a pickle, nothing else, like it'd be really good. But also, pickles are a great condiment. Relish, sliced pickles on hamburgers, like you said, like on sandwiches. It's a good additive, but also it is a good one all on its own. Fried pickles? Who doesn't love fried pickles? Fried pickles, top tier snack. What else could be a top tier snack? I used to eat that marshmallow fluff stuff all by itself. That was a top tier snack to me when I was young. That with Nutella, oh, so good. You've never had fried pickles? You're joking. They don't have that? That must be an American thing. Okay. If you ever make fried pickles, here's the thing to know. Okay? 1. Slice them thin, but thick enough. Like, not too thin, but not too thick. And you're going to have to do it a few times to figure out your perfect thickness of, like, because you want them to be like coins, right? You want the roundness. Then, on top of that, you want to pat your pickles dry. And then, don't just put them in, like, flour. Season the flour. Put seasoning, lots of seasoning in the flour. Don't put the baby, like, if the flour is white, it's not seasoned enough. You can, if it's not dark flour, if you haven't seasoned enough, okay? Next thing to know, the batter needs seasoning too, alright? When you dip it in a little egg mixture batter, before you put it in the frying pan, make sure that it's flavored as well. Then, whatever crumbles that you, like, put it in, also need flavoring, okay? So it's flavored with the flour that, like, you pat it dry, you dip it in the flour, both sides, you dip it in the batter, you dip it in the crumble, all of it needs seasoning. All of it, okay? Last step, when you put it in the oil, you don't want a big pot of oil. You want a pan with a decent amount of oil, not too much, just enough that when you put the pickle in there, it's kind of floating, but it doesn't touch the bottom. And make sure it's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. So that way it goes in, it goes, it sits in there for a second, and then you take it out. And then when you take it out, make sure you have a paper towel ready to put it on to soak up all the extra oil. It's delicious. It's delicious. Fried pickles. The bomb. I've made fried pickles so many times, and there's been so many times where I've been so disappointed, and I'm like, what the? It's not even flavored, or it wasn't, like, crispy enough, or whatever. And then I would go to a flippin' not a gas station, but, like, a bar, get fried pickles, and I'm like, how do they make them so good? Also, if you like dips, make sure you have a good fry dip, or ranch dip, or ketchup, or whatever to go with it. I don't know. I haven't made fried pickles in a hot minute. I guess I could do it sometime. It wouldn't be that hard. Okay, I can do it. You convinced me. I can do a fried pickle. I can do a fried pickle stew sometime. Oh, that's funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is what I needed. Oh. What is it? Oh, sorry. I'll look it up. It's a recipe. Oh, is it like salsa? It's a relish. What do you eat it with? Like crackers? Chips? How do you say it? A javar? Javar? A javar. Am I saying it right? Let's use Google. Let's use Google. How do I say it? Bring up, normally it has like the... I'm gonna have to type in pronunciation, ain't I? Pronunciation. Here we go. I'm gonna play it. There's a video. It says how to pronounce a javar. Real life examples.
National animals. Some national dishes include meat pie and ivar relish made of crushed bell peppers and garlic. Sometimes
is that what he said?
Made of crushed bell peppers and garlic. Pie and ivar relish made of crushed bell peppers and garlic.
Ivar.
Smoked sausages.
Ivar. There we go. Ivar. Ivar relish. Okay. I can say that. Yeah! Go English speaker! Okay. Anyways. It's not like ketchup. Ketchup is tomato. That's eggplant. I don't know what a cevapici is. I'll Google that too. We'll Google that too. I'm gonna learn a whole bunch of stuff today. I'll try Avar though. I'll buy it. I'm sure they have it here in the States somewhere. The States love stealing things, so don't worry about that. Oh, that looks good. What is that? Oh, it's like a mixture. It's like kebab meat, huh? That looks good. I wonder if I can find that too. I didn't know there was more. It said it was a relish. It said it was a relish. I feel like sauce. Should I look up the sauce? Is that what I need? It says made from sweet bell peppers and eggplants. I'm telling you, it's a relish. Yeah, this looks like ketchup though, to be honest. Okay, I'll Google it. I'll Google it that way. Come on, Google, you work with me. To be honest, I'm using Microsoft Bing. I'm not using Googly. But that's okay, you know? It's all the same in the end, I feel like. It says the same thing. Roasted bell peppers and eggplants. I'm not finding anything different. It's not Bing. Oh, it is Bing. Never mind. I don't know, man. It's just I didn't feel like downloading Chrome, and this was all like Microsoft Bing was just automatic. And truthfully, like, if that's what my HP wants to use, HP can use that. I have to sign with my Microsoft account anyways. So, you know, like, if Google made me sign into my, like, account on here, then, like, maybe I would, like, do it that way. But it just, I don't feel like it really matters. You know what I mean? They all do the same thing in the end. In the end, they all do the same thing. I think I'm going to try and finish this turkey. And then I'm gonna get some milk. I'm gonna eat this brownies. I'm gonna put away the rest of this. And then I gotta get ready for bed. But I'm not excited about. I don't like the sleepies like this. I like the sleepies. Sleepies is my favorite time. Especially since I have, like, really crazy dreams, truthfully. Like, I have some great dreams, in my opinion. But when I have to, like, work, and then come home and eat, and then go to bed, not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing. I like to do stuff, you know? Like, I like to color. I like to draw. I'm trying to learn coding, and I haven't done it yet. Like, I want to code so bad. But, like, I need the mental energy to, like... Because, like, I took a little mini course. It was a bit of work. Learning to code is no joke. Okay? It's no joke. Okay. I gotta go get some milk. And put this stuff away. And then once I get done with dessert, I gotta get ready for bed. Dessert. Desert or dessert? Desert, dessert? Desert, dessert. Okay, here's the thing I'm going to say about stuff like that, alright? When it comes to coding, right, I think something people need to remember is it's like me doing the handwriting stuff. If the majority of people choose to stop doing it, that doesn't stop making it an artisan's skill. That doesn't stop making it a need somewhere for it to happen. This person saying that means that he doesn't want people in the future to be able to do it the old way. And for a reason. So just remember, when you hear rich people saying things, that remember they have reasons to say those things. So people can stop if they want. I'm going to choose to do it now because I think it's going to be extremely necessary to be able to fuck with the systems that they bring out, because I want to be able to. I just don't understand, like, I get it. Like, you can use a system that somebody else coded to be able to code, but why would I want to do that? Why would I want to have to pay for somebody else's coded system to code when I could just learn to code? Like, why would we create a dead language? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, if you know how to code and they're trying to convince people to stop coding, why would you stop learning more on coding? You're literally going to be an artisan in that skill set because no one knows. And people really are, like, truthfully, a lot of the people who know how to code now don't know C++. And that is, like, the basis of all coding. If you know that, you're like a god in coding world. Because you can do things that a lot of other coders can't. You know what I mean? Being a software engineer doesn't mean you know how to code properly. It means you know how to work with computers. Yeah, like, no, I feel like let the masses choose not to learn how to do it properly, but that's going to put them in a situation to need somebody who knows the true basics. And that's going to put the really rich people who still know how to do it, right? Because the people making a lot of money off of it are the people who really, truly know the basics of coding. And if they don't, like, that's fine. That's fine. But it's not gonna be me! Like, no one could convince me. Not one single person. And especially no CEO who's making the most money off of, like, people not knowing. You know? Like, how is the person making money off of people not knowing how to code their own shit? Like, it benefits only him. It only benefits him for people not knowing to know how to make AI. It only benefits him for less people to know how to do that kind of stuff. Like, why? I don't know. I get it. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, he has plenty of motivation. And also, like, he's still gonna, like, once he's not the CEO, the new CEO is gonna need people who know how. So, like, the few people that do know how are gonna get paid the big bucks. The big bucks. So, I feel like that would be like if Elon Musk was like, oh, you know what? It's not necessary for anyone else to learn, like, to figure out anything else about, like, how to change batteries. Like, I got it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You guys will, like, it's gonna be so easy in the future. You guys should just stop now. You guys should just stop learning about batteries now. Because I got it. Don't worry about it. Like, okay, yeah, but, like, Elon Musk, like, would make the most off of no one else being able to change the way batteries work. And in fact he is, right? Because he has funded the way to the newest form of battery that we've seen changes. Like, we've never seen a change in the way batteries have been made for forever. For forever. And, like, he has now funded, like, growth and, like, made it profitable for people to put their money into that. And we're seeing extreme amounts of growth now in electric batteries because of Elon Musk and his company. So, like, if he ever came around and was like, oh, people should just stop trying, like, we got it, like, I'd be like, well, buddy, because you get the most. But he's never going to say anything like that because he's not a complete douchebag. At least I don't think he is. Do I think he's a really rich man? Yes. Do I think that this particular rich man would tell people to do things that would only benefit him? It's possible, but like unlikely, in my opinion. Unlikely. Yeah, you need coding for those graphic cards. AI has already been their next money grab. They've been providing for the companies who have been producing AI for years now. That's why their stock prices are so high. That's why Nvidia is one of the most overpriced stocks right now. Is because they have been funding all the companies that have been trying to create AI. Do I think it's going to keep going up? I'm not real sure. I think it depends on how big the AI grab thing goes. I think it's probably more likely that it will flatline, dip down, and then start going back up. Just because, like, I don't feel like we have, like, ChatGPT is really cool, but I don't feel like we have a technical use for AI right now. I really don't. Like, I don't think there's, like, an everyday use for AI in a lot of people's lives. And even with ChatGPT, like, I don't think a lot of people are using it like that quite yet. The crypto miners? I mean, but that was like, crypto mining was like a big thing years ago. Why would that affect their stock now? Especially when the people that's buying up all their stuff are like Microsoft, Google, Facebook, you know? Like, they're the people who are buying from Nvidia. They were like one of the only companies, but now there's going to be other companies, so they're going to have competition, you know? That too, also, is probably why, like, I would, like, foresee them kind of, like, flatlining, going down a little bit, because, like, other companies will be, like, fighting with them, and they're going to have to change things around, and then they'll go back up, because they were first in, so they're probably more likely to keep going up compared to, like, other competition. Is cryptocurrency even that big anymore? I don't hear anything about it these days. Like, it's still a thing, but I don't hear, like, the hype train. Same with, like, Nifties? What was that shit about? I can imagine Bitcoin's coming back around again. Because, like, Bitcoin was like a hype train, and then, you know, it's got to have its fault. And that's kind of how every business goes. When it's, like, coming in, it gets, like, its hype train. It goes, bah! It hits, like, this fucking ceiling. It drops because a bunch of people sell because they're like, well, that's not gonna go. Like, a bunch of people who bought it really cheap are like, well, I'm gonna take the fucking top off this fucking Krispy Kreme, you know? And then everyone else is like, oh shit, they're all selling, we need to sell now. And then it goes, Goo! And then, like, then the people who bought it really cheap see it go under again, and they buy it in because they know it's a good company, which makes it goes back up, and then kind of, like, steadies out. And then we'll see things like the way Apple's working, where Apple's now just, like, kind of fluctuating slowly, going up and up and up. Because it's, like, a steady company, you know, they've, like, settled in. Kind of like Microsoft has, you know? Like, where, like, there's down and ups and stuff, but, like, overall, they're, like, still going up. Yeah, how do you say that? NFTs. I'm just going to say NFTs. I don't know why I tried to make it a word. But they're still a thing, right? NFTs are still a thing. I like how I tried to make it a word. I was like NIFs? Why did I do that? I don't know. best brownies, but they're really soft. I don't know, I like them. I shouldn't eat them so fast, but I just can't help it sometimes. They make me happy. I feel like NFTs were still being talked about like 3 years ago, but I haven't really heard anything much about them since. I don't think they're technically scams, but I do think like people kind of use them to scam people. I think like NFTs can be like a legitimate thing, especially since a lot of stuff are online. I feel like it's kind of like one of those things where like if someone it's like a way to own art differently, you know? It's like there's only like so many things, right? Like okay, for example, like the Mona Lisa. There's only one Mona Lisa, right? And so they can't sell the Mona Lisa from the museum. That wouldn't make them any profit, right? So to make profit off the Mona Lisa, people can only come and see it. But it became so popular that only so many people could make it, right? So they kind of hit their cap. And since we have like online, or before online happened, what they do, they make like posters of it, like miniatures, like, right? But like that's not really something people really like. People will buy them, but it's not like, you know, it's not a lot. It's not very profitable. It's kind of like penny pinching. So like what I feel like they went to now that we have online is having like this idea of owning like a piece of it, but like online, right? And like that's like the way of doing it, but like authentically, right? You're like, oh look, I don't just own like a cardboard Mona Lisa, like I own a certificate of the Mona Lisa, like I own one of the 100 certificates of the Mona Lisa, like it's like that kind of stuff. It's like supposed, like, you know what I mean? And I get the like, I think like if you make an NFT, it has to be like a legitimate like thing. I don't think you can just like take a picture of a shoe and be like, this is an NFT, you know, like it has to be like a legitimate like a song, right? Like Ariana Grande's like song, or Rihanna's song, like authentic song, or like the cover or whatever, right? It has to be like a real object with like proof. Like you have to have proof that you bought it and proof that like it's like in that. So it's not, but I do think people can use them, right? Like if you have something like that, and then you're like, I'm gonna sell like 1,000 of these. Like, I don't know. I think there has to be a limit to how many, like, of one thing NFT you can like have. Otherwise, then I feel like it's more of a scam. Into Counter-Strike skins. I don't know what Counter-Strike skins are. I haven't learned about those yet. What are those? What are those? Sorry. I'm also kind of like, I've just been learning about investing like over the last year and a half now. I'm a baby beginner. I haven't even started paper investing, truthfully. I've been reading a lot. I've been paying attention to a lot. And I feel like I've been way past the step of needing to actually start testing out some of the things that I've learned. But I'm also a little bitch, and I don't want to lose my money, and I don't got a lot of money to lose, so you know. Which is why I should be paper trading, truthfully. I don't know why I haven't done it sooner. I mean, just because, like, a part of me remembers, like, high school and, like, the really shitty, like, senior half semester. I don't want to shit on my teachers, but I have this really funny story Okay, I'm not going to use any names, but so we're in this finance class. It's a half semester finance class my senior year, right? Half of us take it the first semester, the other half take it the second semester. I'm in the first semester. We're doing paper trading, and the whole goal is whoever can make the most money off paper trading gets a chocolate bar. Right, whatever. Anyways, so, my teacher, while we're doing it throughout the year, we're all doing our paper trading. While we're doing that, we're talking about having credit cards, taking out loans, stuff like that. How to do it, when you should do it, what to pay attention to. Not really in depth. Like, truthfully, I didn't really learn anything from it, but, kind of to get the gist of what it all is. And my teacher was like, she's like, everyone needs to get a credit card at some point, and you guys need to be using your credit and paying off your credit, and da-da-da-da-da. And, one of my teachers comes in, a different teacher, a biology teacher, comes in, and she, turns to her, and she's like, if you feel comfortable, actually, will you share what your credit score is? And she's like, yeah, mine's 800, or, I don't know, something, the best. And we were like, what? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, snap. Go teacher. And she was like, will you tell the class how you got that? Will you tell them all how you did that? And she looked at us straight in the face, and she's like, don't get a credit card. She's like, don't do that shit. That doesn't, and you could see the other teacher who had just been trying to convince us that that's what we need to go, oh, but well, anyway, so we're like, yeah, what's your credit score? And she didn't want to tell us. And I was like, oh! I was like, fuck, that's funny. How you sitting here telling us you use credit cards and shit and get loans and crap when you do the same thing and your credit score's not that great. You won't even tell us. But, the teacher over here who's never had a credit card a day in her life is sitting at 800? Come on. You don't even know what you're talking about, teaching us this. I'm pretty sure they forced her to I think she was just a math teacher, but I'm pretty sure they forced her to, do this, finance class. And I was like, girl, they should not have put you in charge. They should have gotten a finance, professor or something, but they were probably too cheap to do that crap. Oh, and so they, pay to be able to play with those skins because there's only so many. That makes sense. Kind of like trading cards. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We paper traded, and, then whoever made the most out of their paper trading, got a candy bar. And we did it through the whole semester. Oh, yeah. Good shit. I gotta stop drinking milk. This one's lactose, free. But eventually I need to, actually quit drinking milk. Oh, man. Now I have to sincerely get ready for bed. I gotta take my contacts out. I need to wash my face. Where's my bonnet? Bonnet. I don't know where my bonnet is. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna put this puppy on. Good one. Oh, man. I have a 10-hour workout, shift tomorrow. I don't mind doing the 8-10, 8-4, but, I forgot how rough 10 hours worth of work were. And when I think about it, I really don't know how I was going to school for 8 hours a day and then working like 12, like, I think I was actually working 13 to 16-hour shifts. I think they were supposed to be 12, but we came in like 30 minutes before work, and we left 30 minutes after work to, like, because I was a CNA, and so you needed to, like, get the information from the shift before you and the shift after, and you need to hand off the information. So it's just one of those things where I just don't know how I was doing that. Like, and then, like, I'd come in after, like, I didn't do it often because I normally had sports. So I would go to school for 8 hours. I would then do, like, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours worth of, like, sports afterwards. Then I would go home, do my homework, clean. So what, like, another 2 or some hours of that, make dinner, like, oh my gosh. And then 13 to 16 hour shifts, because sometimes I'd have to stay late because no one would show up. Like, grown-ass adult women would not show up to their shifts. And I would have to, like, I'm a fucking 16, 17, 18-year-old girl. I'm like, how did like, oh my god, what was I doing? I was being way too much of an adult at that age. It's ridiculous. That's so cool. I love that that happened for you. No, seriously, it was crazy. I'm not really sure how, like, and my brain thinks back, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing with all that money? And truthfully, I was buying groceries for my family. And I would buy clothes for my sisters and me, and books and shit for school. And I bailed my mom out of jail once. That's the kind of life I had. Oh, shit. It's funny to think about that. It's funny to think about, like, my first savings I ever had my entire life for my very first, like, real, like, on-the-books job. Like, I literally gave it to my dad to bail my mom out of jail. Yeah. And then one time I brought it up to her, and she's like, I'll give you that money back. And I was like, shouldn't you, like, one, no, I'm good. But two, like, if you really cared, wouldn't you have already done that, like, when I was a teenager? Like, you knew it was my savings. I'm confused. This is why I don't talk to my parents. Truthfully, this is why I don't talk to them. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Okay. I'm outsies, though. I gotta get ready for bed. Sleep well, everyone. No, seriously. She was so upset that I brought it up too, and I was like, I just don't understand why you're the one that gets to be upset when, like, you ruined my financial future. Like, I'm confused. Confuzzled. I don't get it, but, you know, that's fine. What you gonna do? You're gonna get over it, make some more money, and try again. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.